So welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel, I should say. I think I have a lot more people watching these Vlogtober series than I'm used to. So my name is Monica. This is my knitting channel called The Worsted Witch, in which it's solely dedicated to all things knitting and crafting, and maybe even some reading and some book recommendations and things like that. I don't know yet. We'll see. But this video today is episode 4, I believe, of my Vlogtober series. Well, my very sporadic Vlogtober series, in which I am solely dedicating to my progress with the Stephen West Mystery Knit Along this year, Shawlography. So let me go ahead and get started with today's video. I do want to put a little bit of a disclaimer in the video today and say that these videos are intended to show my progress, and so therefore I will be showing my Shawlography shawl. And so if you don't want to see any spoilers with the shawl, feel free to click off of this video and hopefully come back and watch it at a later time. But just from now, for this video and kind of going forward, I will have spoilers. So just so we know. I know that I did not say that in my last video for Vlogtober, my episode 3. So I apologize for that. I should have said that, but anyway. So going forward, these videos will contain spoilers for Shawlography. So just know that. But let me go ahead and share my progress with you. The last time I left you all, I was just beginning section 3, and I had done, what was it, like 6 or 7 rows of section 3 and hadn't made much progress there. Since leaving you, and that was on Sunday, October 10th, which was my birthday. But since leaving you, today is Wednesday, October 13th. A little bit embarrassed because I don't have a ton of knitting done. Reason being is because I basically didn't do any knitting for the rest of the night on Sunday and all day on Monday. I didn't knit at all on Monday. So I don't have a ton of progress to show you for section 3, but I do have some, so I'll show you where I'm at. I'm basically on the last 2 rows of section 3. I haven't finished exactly, but you can still see what it looks like. So this is my Shawlography Mystery Knit Along, and as you can see, I am still on section 3. I just need to do 2 rows of that one, like I said, which is just these two rows of purple, basically. So I just need to do that, but I'm really loving it so far. I think it's turning out really beautifully. It's getting quite large though. I can't really stretch it out very much, but it does look cool. I really like these sort of slippy V's, and you can really see the contrasting colors in my Shawlography here. As you can see, I have these dark neutral grays and then the green pops as part of my original palette. So I chose 5 colors, which were just solely neutral grays and greens. And then for section 3, I actually decided to add this dark purple to my palette, which is just this color here. It's sort of just an eggplant purple, which happens to be my favorite color. And the reason I added it was because it is my favorite color. I haven't used this skein of yarn before, and I did think it would just go beautifully with my green palette here, which I think it did, which is kind of unusual because I usually like the dark purple with yellow, and it usually looks really good like that. But for some reason, I'm really feeling it with the green. It's showing up really cool and kind of unexpected. So I'm really liking that, and yeah, I like it a lot so far, as you can tell. So yeah, so here's my section 1, 2, and 3. Well, almost 3, but 3 basically, because you can see. So yeah, so this is where I'm at right now. Let's see. I think I have one more section left for clue 1, which is section 4. And I did sneakily look ahead to section 4, so I know what it is. And I believe I used this dark gray for section 4. So we'll see how that looks like. Hopefully later tonight or maybe tomorrow. But yeah, I'm curious to see if we're going to get any brioche. For anyone who's watched some of my other videos, you'll know I actually quite like brioche. I know a lot of people are really nervous about it, and a lot of people don't know how to do it, and a lot of people just don't like it. But for me, I really love brioche knitting, so I'm very curious to see if we're going to have any brioche in this year's shawl, especially since Stephen West does have a new puppy named Brioche. So it would just be fitting if he put brioche in this year's mystery knit along. I think he should. There's probably people out there that will disagree with me, but I think he should. We'll see. So this is what it's looking like so far. I'm really loving it. On the back, you can actually really see all of the contrasting colors, except for that purple. You can't really see that purple, but anyway, it's there. But you can really see all of the greens and the contrasting colors that I have for this year's shawl on the back, which is kind of cool. So yeah, I really like it so far. I've been doing the weave and Steven method, which is where you weave in your ends as you go. I did that last year, and it really makes me feel good when I do that, because I feel like I don't have a whole lot to do after the shawl is finished, which is really, really helpful. And then I can just get to blocking. So yeah, so I really, really like the weave and Steven method. I have been incorporating that, and yeah, I really like it so far. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. Do you like how it's turning out? Do you like that new color addition, that purple? I know I certainly do. There was one comment, I think, in my last video that someone said that they did like it, and I do too, so thank you. I love it a lot. Anyway, this is where I'm at for section 1, 2, and 3, excuse me. And I will get to section 4 soon. So the plan is that I will finish section 3 today. Probably finish it here in a few hours, but I'll finish section 3 today, get started on section 4, and I don't know that I'll finish section 4 tonight, but I'll try. So, and if I don't finish it tonight, I'll probably finish it tomorrow morning. So I will finish section 4, or get almost finished with section 4. However, I am kind of going at a slower pace this year just because I have other things that I'm doing right now. If you remember from my introductory video, I am a recent graduate and I am applying to law school. So I have to take what's called a law school admissions test, and it's intense. So I have to study for it. So I got to do a bit of studying today, and then I'll do a bit of knitting as well. So yeah, so I will check back in this video with editing. You'll see it in a few minutes, but I'll check back in either later tonight or tomorrow morning with the video. So yeah. is now Thursday, October 14th. It's about 9:45, 42, almost 45 in the morning. Not too early. Anyway, I am here with my dog, D'Artagnan, who is on the bed somewhere. There he is. Hiding from the camera. He's scared of it. Anyway, I am here to give a bit of an update and just film sort of the outro for this video. I have my coffee here, and I wanted to share that the last time I left, I hadn't quite finished section 3 yet of the Mystery Knit Along. I went ahead and finished those last 2 rows yesterday. Didn't take me very long, and then I started section 4, and I actually did a lot of knitting last night because I got caught up watching that crazy show on Netflix, that Squid Game. I don't know if anybody else has watched that, but anyway, I don't know how I feel about it, but yeah, so I got caught up watching that last night, and I ended up finishing section 4 of the Mystery Knit Along. So let me go ahead and show you my progress now. Basically means that I now have clue 1 done. So I'm very excited. Let me go ahead and put this down. Also, apologies if you can hear a dog barking. That's not my dog, it's the neighbor's dog. It barks, so apologies if you can hear that. Okay, so let me show you my progress. I did take some proper pictures of the Shawlography to post on my Instagram, so if you want to check that out, feel free to do so. All of the information will be in the description below. Okay, so here it is. This is section 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the Shawlography Mystery Knit Along. I don't know how I feel about these little worms. I feel like they're little worms. They're basically little I-cords, these little things here, but I don't know how I feel about them yet. I suppose we'll see in the next clue whether it's, I don't know, what it's looking like, I guess, with these I-cord little worms. They look like little worms to me. But I do like the rest of it so far, and I'm really loving the colors that I have in this shawl. And like I said, I did incorporate that eggplant purple here in section 3, right here, and then I picked up section 4 with the dark gray. That's the Madeline Tosh Twist Light in the color upside down, rather. So yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. Basically clue 1 is finished, and yeah, I am ready to get clue 2. I believe we get it tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, on the 15th. So yeah, so I am going to put this down, obviously. Today I'm going to pick up my Slipstravaganza blanket, which I am still working on. Seems like it's going to be forever. And let me just share with you guys really quick. I will share this in my, I'll talk about this again in my monthly wrap-up video that I'm going to do for October here in a few weeks. But let me just tell you guys what's been going on with my Slipstravaganza blanket. So this is a little bit of a spoiler for my Slipstravaganza blanket, but I am on the bubble section, as I mentioned the last time, and I am right about, sneakily put it in here, I'm right about here. But in the first, I hadn't done bubbles before. It was my first time doing this technique, and I didn't really know how to like count it correctly, I suppose. I don't know, maybe I just my count was off. Let's just say that. And so the first bubble here, this silver bubble, so it goes from silver to gray and then to dark gray on my Slipstravaganza blanket. This is all I'm going to show because I'll show a little bit more in my monthly wrap-up, like I said. But my first bubbles right here, there's an extra row. There's an extra row of knitting. So instead of being 6 rows, as all the rest of the bubbles are going to be, this first one has 7, which is not a big deal, and it's not very noticeable unless you're like really looking at it. Anyway, I did that, and then I kept knitting, and I didn't realize that I put an extra row in down here until I got to like way up here. And to be honest, this is only like, I don't know, 12 or 13 rows. It's only 12 rows, let's say. It's only 12 rows from here to, oh no, from here to here. It's only 12 rows. But by the time I noticed that I had put an extra row down here, I was already 12 rows up here. And so I thought it was really funny because my mom was actually like, oh, you have to tink it back. You have to tink it back all the way to where you messed up and fix it. And I was like, forget it. No, not happening. Not happening. Because if you know anything about the Slipstravaganza blanket, which again, I'll share with you in my monthly wrap up, but the Slipstravaganza blanket is massive. And I'm actually knitting the larger version. There's 2 versions. There's a smaller version, and which is sort of like a lap size blanket, and then there's a larger version, which is supposed to fit, I believe, a queen size bed or maybe a full size bed. Anyway, the larger version is huge, and that's actually what I'm knitting. So it's massive. And so right now I have about 776, I think, stitches on the needles. And so one row takes me like almost 2 hours. It's like an hour and a half. No, actually, it takes me over 2 hours because I'm not a very fast knitter. I do knit continental style, but I'm not very quick at it. So one row of 770 something stitches is taking me like a little over 2 hours. It's taking like 2 hours and 15-ish minutes. So that's crazy. So I told her, I was like, nope, I'm going to deal with the extra row of knitting, and I'm not tinking back, however many hours of knitting work on that blanket, because no thanks. I'm not going to start over. Just too much. Anyway, I'll share more about that later, like I said. So, but yeah, so that's what I'm going to go back to today. Now that I'm done with the clue 1 of the Shawlography Mystery Knit Along, I am going to go back to my blanket and do a little bit more knitting there and see how far I can get. And yeah, pretty much that's all for this video. Apologies for the little side rant, and apologies if you heard the dog next door. But yeah, so that is all for right now. Like I said, we do get the next clue tomorrow, and I'll get the next clue tomorrow, and I'll probably do a little bit of filming tomorrow and on Saturday. And then I'll probably get back with you all and share my update on the clue number 2 on maybe Saturday or Sunday. So yeah, just over the weekend. But I wanted to get this video out today so that I can share with you guys my update so far and let you know that I did finish clue 1. So yeah, so that's where we're at right now. Feel free to follow me on Instagram. I'm posting some pictures there as well. I'm terrible kind of at posting on Instagram because I never remember, but I'm trying to be better about it. So yeah, so feel free to follow me on there as well. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope you guys are enjoying the Shawlography Mystery Knit Along if you are knitting it. And yeah, I can't wait to see everybody's pictures. I'm going to actually hop on Ravelry, and I think Stephen West has a mystery knit along group on Ravelry, if I'm not mistaken. And I did get some pictures of D'Artagnan, who is still hiding. He's still hiding from the camera. There he is. Something about the cameras and the flashes, and I don't know. He just doesn't like it. Anyway, I did get a picture of him though, with my Shawlography mystery knit along. So I think Stephen West has a. I know last year he did like a forum where you can show mystery knit along pets, and you had like a picture of your mystery knit along shawl with your pet. And he had that last year, and I think most definitely he probably still has that this year. And I'm gonna check it out on Ravelry and post the picture of D'Artagnan. So yeah, feel free to check me out there too. All of that information is below. So anyway, but I hope you guys are having a great day. Until I see you guys again, happy knitting.